Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another beautiful tutorial for you guys. If today is your first time on this page, you are welcome. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click on that subscribe button so that you become part of this great family. So guys, I'm going to be tutoring you today on how to make a wig without closure. Yes, I have this short blend hair that I will be using for this tutorial, and I have my dumb cap ready for the wig making. Guys, the beginning of this video is so not it. You just have to bear with me, guys. Yes, because the eyes of my dummy and that of my phone, I don't know the wall that is between two of them. But guys, yes, at the end of this video I sorted it out and the camera was so bright. So guys, let's quickly move on with this tutorial. This back, I'm not going to be talking much on the back of this wig. Is at the front that we have most of the work. So you know how to sew your wig from the back to the middle of the cap to the front where you have to place your closure. So that was exactly what I did here. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, please. It's very important to me. Remember to share my videos. Okay, so what I'll do here now is to place my nets at the front because I've gotten to where I needed to place this net and sew it to the cap. So what I'm doing now is to set the net very well before I start my sewing. So after you do that, you have to use your needle and thread to sew it very well. Make sure it's very tight. Don't sew a jump up because it's going to be tearing from there after you make your wig. So you sew it round. After you sew it, you trim off the net, trim off the inside of the black cap, then leaving only the net to be there. So guys, let me allow you to enjoy this part and I will be back. Guys, welcome back. This is where the main work lies. So what I will do now is to add one more hair on the net before I start my work because I discovered that the net is wide, so it's good I had one more hair before I start. So just watch and see how I'll be placing the hair to make the net a little bit smaller before we start the main work. Guys, I'm done. Let's start the main work. So what I'll do now is to get another hair, measure it with that line, then place it exactly opposite the one I just finished sewing and sew it together. Please don't sew anyone on top of each other. Make sure you separate them as much as you can so that it will not make that place, to swell up and look rough. So after you sew it, now we'll now start the main work again. So guys, I'm done, sewing it. I'll use my scissors to trim off the thread, then get my brush it down in order for it to look very smooth before we start. Yes, guys, please remember to share this video. I am begging you, share this video so that others can see it. So guys, what I have here is a braided hair, very tiny braided hair. You have to braid it very tight, 2 pieces. That is what you'll be needing for this wig making. After that, just use one strand. Get your T-pin. I've told you guys before that as a wig maker you need a T-pin, very, very important. Just place the T-pin at the very beginning of the braid, then pin it down where you feel that the front should be. This first one now will determine where the parts will be. Put it exactly at the center, then take it backward. You understand? After that, make sure you arrange it very well. Make it to be straight. It's very, very important. Don't rush this part. Make sure it's very, very straight as your part should be. Just take your time. Don't rush it. You are not rushing anywhere. If the line is not okay, adjust it. Keep adjusting until you get what you want. So guys, after that, I will just use my needle and thread to sew it. I'm going to show you how I was able to sew this down with the hair. So you start at the front. Make sure you are starting before the hair. You understand me? Don't start on top of the hair because it will drag it backward. Start before the hair. Catch the braided hair with the net, the small of the cap. Then you start sewing. As you are sewing on top of the braided hair. When you put your needle on top of the braided hair, you go down, catch the hair, then catch the nets. That is how you sew it until you get to the end of where the braid stop. Then you stop. You can sew it twice, you can sew it 3 times depending on your time and how you want it to be. So guys, let me allow you to enjoy this part. So guys, after you finished sewing on the braided hair you placed for the part of the wig, all you need to do now is to get another hair, then sew it in between the one you sewed opposite and the braided hair. Sew it at the center, as you can see on the screen right now. After that, you are going to place another hair close to the braided one that you used to mark the front. Then you open it to make sure that everything is working perfectly. Then you sew it. This time around, please, you are not going to pass that braided hair. Everything you are sewing is just going to be between that braided hair. Don't pass it to the other side. You understand me? Just so you can either place your needle on top of the hair, then pass it onto the braided hair, bring it out and sew it. Just watch on the screen, you will see how I'm doing it. Don't allow your needle to pass to the other side so that you will not spoil what you have achieved earlier. Then after you sew it like that, you are done with one side of this wig. So guys, we are done with one part of this wig. Let's move forward, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use another hair to sew opposite on the other side. You know how we did it on the other side that we just finished. So I will sew my hair there. Then after I sew it, then I will tell you next thing to do. So guys, what I'm doing now is to add another hair on top of this particular one I sewed before we continue with the braided hair. You understand? So you need to add hair there, because if you don't do that, it will be empty. You understand? So instead of doing it after we make the parts, I prefer to do it now, so that once I'm done with the parts, I would know that what I'm sewing again is just one hair close to the parts, and that is all. So guys, just sew the hair straight, sew it so that this side will be full like the other side. That is all you need to do. Then after that, we'll continue with the part. So guys, like seriously, it's raining now. I don't know if the rain will disturb my voice over, but I will continue doing it because honestly speaking, I want to load this video today. I'll do now is to place the braided hair. You can see the way I placed it. I placed it very close to the first part. When you place it, you have to bring it very close to the first one that you sewed. The only thing you can do is to make sure that you are not sewing on top of that part, but make sure you bring it closer. You understand? So that once you sew it, you won't go back, trying to adjust and adjust to get a smaller part. Bring it very closer, and when you are sewing it, use your hand to check if you are sewing on top of the other hair. But once you are not sewing on top of the other hair, you are following the braided hair that you placed on top the hair, you will get it. So that is what I am doing here now. So guys, I am done sewing. What I'm doing now is placing hair very close to the braided hair that I use in making these parts, like we did on the first side of this wig. So we are repeating the same steps on this particular side. After this, now this wig is ready. All you need to do is to use your comb to separate it so that you can see what you have done. And if you open it and discover that the part is too wide, all you need to do is put your hand inside and sew it. That's all. This wig is very, very, very easy to make. All you need to do is to pay attention and you get everything that we did here. Guys, this wig is ready. It's ready to be rocked, and the outcome of this wig is so beautiful. You need to try this now that closure is so expensive. You need to try this, and trust me, this style will last for you more than closure, because sometimes closure will start giving issue like tearing and other stuffs, but this style will remain the way it is. You see the way I pushed it inside? That is how you are going to do yours. If yours is too open, just push it with your comb, then use needle to adjust it. Is very, very easy to make. Another thing I will do here is to use my tongler, to press it down. Use my hot comb as well. Then another thing I will do again is to apply concealer at the center of the parts so that it can come out. Guys, this wig is ready and I am done. Thank God for everything. The outcome of the wig was so superb. Thank you for watching to this extent. I love you. Please do share this video, like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. I will see you again on my next video. Bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.